Hi, in the next few minutes, I will show you how Careersome can help you find the right people, keep them, and tell you what is really happening in your team. So, I'm currently logged in as an admin user. On Careersome, you have four different types of users. You have an admin, you have a manager, you have an employee, and you also have your HR team as well as different user roles. So, on this dashboard, it basically is an entry point into where you can see most of the things you can do on Careersome. So at the top of the section here, you have your activity log that tells you about the number of hours that people have logged in from Monday to the end of the week. And you can also see some other core metrics. And also at the top of here, you can give praise to an employee and also select what employee you want to give the praise to, and also select what company value you want to tie that praise to. You can also click on this button to add an employee, or you can click on this to start a review cycle. And you also have the list of tasks that you can attend to based on the different things that are happening within the platform. And you can also see uh, your time off report, the employees that are currently on leave, and also the employees that have upcoming leave. And at the below section is where you can see the modules, all the modules that you have in the system, the activity, the recruitment, the onboarding, the offboarding, the performance review, compensation, engagement, development, and time off. So I'm going to go straight to recruitment to show you how the recruitment module works. So on Careersome, you can post a job, and when people apply for the job, you can see all applicants in one view. So here we have like multiple stages of your interview process. So for this particular job, there are six different stages: the apply, the phone screen, the technical interview, final interview, hired or rejected. So some of those interview stages can be edited and be customized based on how your company internal process is. And once people apply for the role, you can reshare the job on other platforms so that more people can apply for the job. But the system is going to grade each application for you according to how they fit your job description. So on this page, you can see the top applicants, where the top applicants will appear if there are top applicants for the job. And you can also see other applicants as well as their score for this particular role. And you can also click on the reports to see how well people have applied for the job. So in the last 7 days, we had like one open role and 101 people viewed this job. You can see the people who started the application and completed it, which is 90%. You can also see where most of the applicants are, and you can also change the period to see. Yeah, you can also change the period to see how many people have applied for this job in the last 30 days. So with this, you are able to know if people are viewing your job application, or you need to market the job application more. So we also have like other metrics that will show the source of the application, the diversity, and also other insights. So let me go back to the job page, and then for each candidate, you have the opportunity to click into a candidate and then see details of the candidate application. You can see their CV here, so no need to move through your inbox to find the move through your inboxes to open every CV. So basically, you can click on this and the person's CV will be opened. And also, this is the initial score that the AI gave. And when you are hiring a candidate, you can move them between stages and also message the candidate directly on our platform, as well as score the candidate and also invite other of your colleagues to score the candidate, and the score will be aggregated. So outside of the recruitment feature, we also have the activities. So in the activities, your team members or your employees get to log in what they worked on during the week. And for example, I can go with Omolola. If you click into her profile, you can see the things that she worked on during this week without having to go ask her about the things that she have worked on. The system helps you gather those information and then compute them to give you insight into what every one of your team member is working on. So this is what they've worked on for the week. You can also scroll to see what they've worked on in the previous weeks. So you can also, currently you are viewing this on the timeline. You can also view this based on the calendar view as well. And outside of this, you also have like the performance reviews. So on Careersome, we have multiple types of performance reviews. We have the 360 performance review, where an employee rates their performance, their manager rates their performance, and also their colleagues also provide feedback into their performance. And then you have the probation review, and you also have the improvement plan, the PIP, when an employee is not meeting the role that is set out for them. You can create a PIP plan to help them identify the gaps that they have and also help them reach those goals so that they can start performing according to how they are expected to perform and also outgrow that performance as well. And then you also have the engagement module. So with the engagement module, you can create surveys and send out to your employees so that your employees can, you can get post signals from how they are feeling about the company or how they are feeling about anything. And also at the beginning, I showed you about the praise leadership. And there are also a lot of other modules in the system. Uh, Development plan, plan your development for your employee, succession planning, time off, compensation, and offboarding as well. But I'm just going to quickly show you what the time off report looks like. So on time off report, you can see employees who are currently on leave, employees who have pending leave requests, upcoming leave requests, their leave balances. So with our system, you're able to track how long an employee have been absent over a period of time, and you can also automate it in a way that each employees are eligible to different kind of leaves depending on your company policy. And the most important part of our system is the stories. So, based on the activities and the performance reviews and everything that happens within your team, Careersome's AI looks through all of those and build a weekly story for you so that you are able to see what has happened within the week and gives you signals, and you are able to know how different projects are performing in your organization. For example, for this demo, we have multiple projects that we are currently working on, which your employees have entered activities against. So for this growth marketing project now, you can see a report of how the project has performed. Give it a second. The AI is currently building the report. Yeah, so this is basically a report of how this project has performed, the goal of the project, AI reading of the notes. So AI has read this project and can tell you where the project has performed from inception, and also tell you what happened in the last week about this project. And also you can interact with our AI system to know what exactly is happening within this project, assuming you have questions or you need clarity. So these are pre-built questions that you can use. And you can also ask it any other question that you want. So So yeah, this is a basic summary of what Careersome is. And outside of this, I forgot to mention we have also have the AI assistant, where you can basically ask any questions about your system, and the AI will check for the data and answer them accordingly. Thank you for your time.